Hey everybody, Rubicon here with Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Welcome to the start of a new campaign within Bannerlord. I have waited a little bit to jump on this one just because with the early release, they've been working on a lot of bugs and kinks, and I wanted to try to get it to as much of a working title as possible before jumping into it. So that way you guys, when you see it, you can kind of get an idea of what you're getting at this point, since a lot changes over the course of the early release. So we are going to jump right in to the campaign as we get this loading screen going. Just a friendly reminder, this series will probably be Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to start with an hour-long episode here today, and then we're going to move forward from there. So first thing we're going to do is select our culture. For those of you unfamiliar with Bannerlord, there's a lot of information, on the Mountain Blade. They're kind of interchangeable in my mind, but there's a lot of information about the lore over the internet. Great place to start. So you've got the Vlandians. They're descendants of adventurers from the west. They have a organized feudal society, nobles, spears and lances on horseback. You've got the Sturgeons, who are basically from the north. They're kind of like frozen tribes, kind of like Russia, to be honest. You got your Imperials, very based on the Byzantine Empire. The Azerii, if I'm not correct, and if also too, if I need to correct your pronunciation, just let me know in the comments section. They are basically desert nomads. Then you've got the Kujaits, who are basically the Mongols, horse archers. And then you've got the Battanians, who are basically Vikings. And each one comes with a different buff. So the Battanians get 10% less speed penalty to parties in the forest, extra speed for horsemen on campaign map. You've got caravans are 30% cheaper to build, 10% less trade penalty for the Azerii. For the Empire, you've got construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs and siege engines. Sturgians have a penalty reduction in the snow. And then the Vlandians have more XP upgrade to troops from battles. So I've kind of been running through. We're going to go with the Vlandians to begin with. So there's our guy. Definitely needing some look there. So we'll give him that. But we'll start. You can do a lot of different things. You can do female. You can do male. You also have different voices.
Hold your ground, soldiers!
So you have the different...
Fall back! Let us up! Form a line!
So we're going to do the deeper voice. And then you can also change the pitch. We're also going to be taller. I'm kind of tall in real life. I'm 6'3", so we're going to go with that. But
circle formation! Line up! Stand your ground!
So you can just kind of adjust the pitch.
Shields forward! Move forth!
It's going to be really high. But we'll go with that one. I like that voice. So then we can do our face. You can do all this different type. So you've got your width, obviously, going right here. You've got your depth, how it goes in and out, where the center height is. So with your eyes, it's kind of your face ratio. You're getting, I'm kind of trying to base it off myself. So you might be getting like a sketch artist version of, me, to be perfectly honest. So we can mess around with all this stuff. We're not going to spend too much time here. I do want to get a couple of things right, though. Blue eyes. And then what else? Let's see. Eyebrow type. Yeah, that's fine. We can go nose. Definitely don't want a big nose. Definitely not accurate. There we go. Oh, he's got a broken nose. Go in the middle. That's fine. And like, I mean, you could spend a lot of time here, but if you put a helmet on, it all kind of goes to naught anyway. So do with that what you will. And then hair, you've got a lot of different beard options as well as hairstyles. So you've got crazy hair, you've got nice hair, and then you can kind of turn around. You got the ponytail going. Then you got the bedhead, as I like to call it. We're gonna go with like the Imperial version, and then not the double fork, but we will go with the Where is it? Nicely trimmed, and then the nice Roman look. And then we'll go a little blonde as well. All right, so that's the character creation, and then you have your family. So all of your stats over here on the side. The top number right here, this is how much you have in there, and then these are your skills within it, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So each one that you choose has a different perk. So if you're a Baron's Retainers, for example, you get 10 skill level and 1 focus point to riding and polearm. So polearm, which is basically just like a spear, lance, staff, all that stuff, and then riding. We Urban Merchants, that gives you charm and trade, which are important to basically help get sales. Yeoman, that gives you the crossbow and polearm. Crossbow is much different than bow. That's very important. Archery is not uniform in this game. And then also you have Urban Blacksmith, that gives you 2-hand and smithing. Hunters gives you also crossbow, but also scouting, which helps you find things on the map. And then Mercenaries, which is crossbow. And remember too, if we were in a different culture, this might be different, but the Vlandians, I believe, we could go back to the other ones to check and I'll maybe update you on that, but they're very crossbow heavy in their tech tree. So we're actually going to go Baron's Retainers, which will help us with the writing. So then our early childhood, we have leadership skills, leadership and tactics, brawn, 2-handed and throwing, athletics and 1-handed. And then you also have the bonus here, engineering and trade, your way with people, and your way with horses. So we could do leadership, which also gives us the ability to inspire large groups, charm, which helps us like leadership, gives us tactics, and then also leadership in general. So we're going to do leadership skills. Then here you have herded the sheep, worked in a village smithy, which is smithing, repair project, smithing and engineering, gathered herbs, medicine, scouting, hunted small game, bow and tactics, sold produce, or herded sheep. So I think we're going to do hunted small game for bow, and then also tactics. This guy's going to be much more of a general. So then choose your youth. You can be the Baron's groom, steward in tactics, trained with the cavalry, stood guard with the garrisons, rode with the scouts. A little thick there, boy. Trained with the infantry, and then joined the skirmishers, so throwing and bow. I think what we're going to do is we need to get some vigor in here. So polearm and 1-handed, that will be fine. Then young adulthood, defeat an enemy in battle, which gives us more to renown, which is helpful. So actually we're going to go back here. So enemy in battle, tactics and leadership, money and land, hunted a dangerous animal, renown, and treated people well. So we're going to go defeated enemy, except we don't want 2-handed. I want the renown, though, is the thing, and the valor. So that actually might not be a good idea. Let's come back here. So we could do Baron's groom, trained with cavalry, stood guard, rode with the scouts. I like trained with the infantry. Where is endurance? That's athletic and roguery. Roguery is bribe, selling people, selling captives, etc. Kind of want to be. Where's intelligence? Intelligence is kind of helpful, but it's probably not the end of the world. So I think what we'll do is we can add points elsewhere. I really like having the good tactics because that will help us with the that'll help us with auto resolves, which gets us get your troops experience factor faster. So we can also subdue a raider, which is 1-handed and athletics. Drove them off with arrows, which is bow. Because really control is only good for bows. Trick the raiders, cunning, which is 5. Rode off on a fast horse. Organize the travelers to break out. Leadership would be good, and charm will also be helpful. So basically we could do that, or we could do that. I think those are kind of our options. So do we want to be a lover or a fighter? We can train up the fighting, so I think we're going to go with the social side of it. Let's do a random name. We're going to do Rubicon for our family name. So let's do Vilmarand. I like Vilmarand. So here's our thing. So we have Culture of Vlandia. Our family was the Baron's retainers. We were known for our leadership skills. We hunted small game. We trained with the infantry, and we led a manhunt. And we organized a breakout. So what we're going to do here is we are actually... So the thing with Bannerlord is very easy. This realistic is not normal. So if you really had to look at it, it's easy, normal, and realistic. So I've played at a variety of levels, and if you decide to do realistic, it is hard. I'm just letting you know. Early on, you can get 1 or 2 shotted pretty easily. So just keep that in mind. We are going to go, for the sake of this, we're going to go 2/3. Recruitment difficulty, we will make realistic though. We'll make that, and then here you've got normal, veteran, challenging. We'll just do normal, enable death, and we won't allocate clan perks for that. So we're going to go like normal difficulty. I'm not going to make it so easy that we're going to run over everybody. But the thing is, in the early going, having played realistic, if you are a skilled player in this game series, go for it. However, if you're new and you're learning, you'll just get frustrated, trust me. So start off with a campaign like this. This one you can always set to realistic, that's fine. But for damage, definitely maybe take it a little bit easier to start. So we'll jump right in. All right, so here's our bro. It's been 3 days that we've been tracking everybody. Are we going to rescue our siblings? Are we up for a fight? I will do the tutorial just so you can see it. Obviously you can move around, and then I'll show you real quick before we're in a fighting situation. We'll show you the attack. So you have to keep an eye on that arrow and where it is. So we have to defend. If you just have a shield, that will automatically block. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Gotta get, there we go. Then you gotta defend from down. So you gotta like move the mouse. Like that. So that's pretty much how it works. And then we will come over here. Yeah, pick another one. I'll show you quick combat. So fight's gonna start here very shortly. So you also have to look out like of where they're going to attack from. So like, see how he blocked that? We just hit him in the face. You can get through there, but you just gotta be careful about how you do it. Like there, he got blocked. We should have come from the side. And it is not as easy to because like right there, you leave yourself exposed, and that hurt. There we go, almost got him. Almost got him. Come on.
You bastard!
Come on. Oh, and by the way, your shield also. It's not doing it in the training, but your shield can only take so much damage. You're not going to just be able to block ad infinitum. You're going to have to eventually. Alright, I've had enough of this. Alright, come on, dude. There we go. Alright, so we'll leave. Just tab also will get you out. We don't need to fight the veteran trainer. That's fine. So hitting tab will get you out. We can leave. Alright, so we have to get food and also recruit. So I'm just going to give you guys an idea of what the tutorial looks like so you can see it, and so that way you know what to look for. So you can see here, pause. Basically, you navigate the map just by clicking. So if you double click on something, that will fast forward you to that point. And then you can, if you just single click, it'll just take you at normal speed. So when you get to villages, you can do things like walk around. This will take you into the actual village. Very, very important thing that the game does not necessarily tell you. If you're familiar to the series, you might know this, but it is very easy to miss that little thing on the left there if you don't have the tutorial selected. So if you don't for some reason, hold Alt, and then you can see where quest people are. Oh, and I've got the stupid mace. That's annoying. You don't, in some ones, depending on what you select, you roll with a shield, which is so helpful. So we're gonna have to get a shield. Like, just fighting with a regular mace is not gonna be fun. All right, so we're just gonna go through the quest line. We're missing our siblings. We need your help. They have a few folks around us that'll, and this will help us recruit as well. So we've now gained a level. We've gained points in charm, which is great. And then, just like it says up there, hold down the tab. All right, so down here, this is your quest section, which is J. You can hit J on the keyboard. The rest of these will pop up as we go. This is your party. We currently just have our brother in it. And then we have our inventory here. We can also, this is how you get to other characters. Go away. This is how you get to other characters. So like he's got an iron round shield. I want that. So I'm going to take it from him and give it to this guy, my character. And then this is, you have your civilian outfit. This is what you look like when you go through towns. This is your battle outfit. And he actually has, we're going to be kind of cheeky about this. There we go. That's more like it. And what are these? 12? Yeah, we're taking his. We're gonna take his nice stuff and give it to ourselves. So we have a sumpter horse and a light harness. What does he have? Sturgeon trotter and a light harness, which is better. 260, 4, 34, 41, 260, 10, 44, 62, 220. Yeah, your horse is better. The light harness is fine. Actually, here, let's just make sure. Oh. Yeah, so the only thing that our horse is currently better at is the, is hit points. Oh, whoops. Except that's our brother. So we want to give you the sumpter horse. And equip. Oh, no, stop. And yeah, so you can, if you go over here, discard, so don't do that. But if you come down here and you click on an item, you can preview it right here, or you can equip it, click right there. So then coming to us, you can also slaughter the horse. You can do that, or you can equip that. So this tells us how much equipped weight we have. So that tells you how easily you can move around. And I think he's all set too. Yep. So we kind of have pillaged his stuff, which is entirely fair, and I'm not sure if the tutorial will let us keep it once we've done it. But then we can go to here and buy recruit troops. So here we just have Headman's troop. They're pretty high level. This is for the tutorial purposes, and they all have horses. So you can tell that, excuse me, based on the horse symbol up here. And then also you can kind of see their stats as well. So they're very good with one hand, very good with polearm, and good riders. So then we have to buy products. In order to keep your party moving, you have to have food. So wool, that's a trade item, not going to help you. Sheep, you can buy them and then slaughter them if you want, or you can trade them. So we're just going to buy some grain, pay 42 gold, or dinars. and then we have to talk to the herdman. So you can do one of two things. Stop. So when you go to a village and you have to talk to somebody for a quest, you can do one of two things. You can either go take a walk around, or like the tutorial is showing you, you can just click talk. All right, so we've got that. He's telling us that there is a doctor who comes through here, and they last saw him a few days ago. He had a chest, and then he sat up on the roof a few hours before the raiders came. So we've got to keep an eye out for him. And then again, we can just hold down the tab key, and then we will be back out here. So our quest, and this is kind of where Bannerlord is not necessarily going to hold your hand. Just be aware of that. This is not like Skyrim, Fallout, Bethesda game where the quests are completely locked in. Here, we know that we have to go defeat parties around the village. You'll see blue exclamation points next to them. But before we get too much further, this is how you level up your guys, or your characters. So, we're currently level 4 on up here with that. So this will, we're at level 4 in general. So these points up here, attribute points. So these increase the attributes right here on this side. So right now we have basically no points in smithing. So we could not smith even if we tried. Writing, we have 10 points in, one-handed, etc. What these are, focus points, increases the learning limit. So for one hand, we're going to use this a lot. So we increase that, see how the green bar goes over. That's as high up as we can learn now at our current level. Polearm, pretty high up there. We can get up to 20 points. So we're pretty good there. Bow, we'll want to increase that as well. And then leadership, we're pretty high on. So that's okay. We're going to need charm. Steward, we are going to have food variety, so this will kind of take care of itself. So we actually need to learn that. And then medicine as well, just because that will help us heal faster. And if we put our focus point into intelligence, that will boost it anyway. So if we reset everything and just start with this, that will bump us up to begin with. However, we should have this stuff just because it helps us get influence and other things. So we're going to increase that, we're going to increase that, and we are all set. So that is how you level up. And if you need to go into that too, let's say that you can level up this guy too. If you need to do that for your other companions, which we'll see in a little bit, you can do that. So when you leave, you are paused. Just use your WSAD keys to maneuver. If you click on one of them, you'll then go after them. When you hover over here though, notice the speed. So that's 4.9. Our speed is currently 7.9 because we have a lot of horsemen. So we can catch almost anything. Single click, that's just normal speed. We have to attack. We can't do auto resolves yet. So then do F1. Then you got all this different stuff. F1. We'll just tell them to charge. We're not gonna reinvent the wheel here. So nice. Oh, hello. All right, so we did that damage. They're throwing rocks at us, which is a little annoying. Oh, got me off. So we're taking a little bit of damage. And also if you tap W or whatever direction and this is all about timing, because right now our timing sucks. I'm still getting used to this. But if you double tap W, when you're at a stop, you'll immediately go to a gallop if you're on a horse. Come on. There we go, killed him. So we have won the battle, you just hold tab, click done, and we've gained renown. You get more renown after you have taken all that. So we can take prisoners. This is the loot that we've gotten, so we can actually take and equip this. It goes right on us. We can take that and sell it, and then we'll just keep moving on to the next one. So like I said, single click, do that, double click, catch up to them pretty fast. So this is a bridge.
With me!
So we want them to follow us. We need to get across the bridge because if we get stuck on this side, or if we get stuck on the bridge, our nice, got him. So then the rest of them come in from behind. So this is a combination of like tactics, Total War.
On my flank!
So we'll just tell them to charge. Oh, missed him. And then you can switch to something closer. And we're just getting rocks thrown at us. And then you can also dismount if you stop your horse. And then hold Z, you will actually dismount. You would not want to do this. It's like, oh boy. Like, notice how they got out their weapons to engage me. And it won't matter if we're dismounted or not. So we've gained morale, which you get from winning battles. You get more prisoners, you can click on the double arrows up here to just select everything. And then we get cheap paddings, and then old fur armor. Just take all the loot, which we can then take back and we can sell it. So just sell all this stuff. We're gonna get 35 gold out of it. Huzzah. And then this also down here, so like this is your health, obviously. So it helps you recharge, it shows your healing rate. This is your troop, your party, so how many ready troops you have, how many wounded troops you have. This shows how much food you have and how long it will take until you run out of food. And this is your morale. So we don't have much food variety, so that's kind of hurting us. But we are in the tutorial right now, so if we were to buy, let's see. So let's say we buy a sheep. We'll just do it for the sake of... So then we can leave. And if we go to our inventory, we can then slaughter the sheep, and then we'll get meat. So now our food variety has changed to -1 only. So let's head after them. Oh, and I forgot one very important thing. So we have our little banner right here. If you click B, that will adjust to your banner editor. It will be in the description, but you can actually make your own. You can use what's here. Like you can select all this stuff and it'll be hunky-dory, and then the color will change to the background of whatever kingdom you affiliate with. However, if you do this, you just you just go to the site in the description, click on it, and then you have to copy the code. If you do not copy the code, it will crash the game. So make sure you have it copied. You just control paste. I went with like the stags with the doe on, with the smaller deer on top of them, and then like a Roman little SBQR wreath right there. You can do whatever you want. So like you can adjust it, it'll compensate. If you bring stuff in though, it won't play nice with it. So like this actually doesn't look too bad, but we're gonna cancel that. Then just click B, go back in there, paste it. And also it helps you set your colors too. So just a fun little thing that you can do if you don't want to do the standard in-game. We're just gonna have them charge. 1 damage delivered. Crushing it. And that's the thing, like if you get bogged down, you can get knocked off your horse. Your horse has health too. Alright, I've had enough of that. Alright, so they're doing pretty well. And also, too, note that on your shield, not sure if you'll be able to see it really well. There you go. So your emblem is on the shield as well, which is pretty cool. So we've gained some renown. Pretty quick battle. Cheap padding, we'll take that. And then get some notification of the quest progress. So we have to jump to the screen, which can be a little annoying, but that's fine. So this is the guy that the herdman told us about. He was the doctor. He was taken prisoner. Ask him about our siblings. And then he's going to direct us to the hideout. So we've located and rescued him. So we now have the hideout, which is up here. And we have to go there, find his gang, and defeat him. So first, let's head back to here. And then he has an available quest, which is what we're doing right now. So we have to find the hideout. Actually, let's just double check to make sure. I think this is just... Oh yeah. So what you can also do is notice how our health is low. We can't actually do it during the tutorial, but if our health was low, it will replenish over time. But if you stay in a settlement or a village or a castle, it will go up faster because we're in a settlement. So it goes up by 2 regardless, but in the settlement it also has plus 10. So it doesn't work in the tutorial, but we can do that. So we'll attack the hideout. And the thing about hideouts is, as you'll see, we are all dismounted. So we actually are not and also the commands are not, the vocal commands aren't really there. Nice, got a little kill shot in there. And then we can also actually take a broadsword if we want to. So now we added that to our little repertoire. So your guys actually, the thing is too, if you just tell them to charge, they will just keep going. So you need to kind of rein them in a little bit. If you do F1, it should select everybody, but if not, like here, just do follow me. You can also do just a direction. So put him over there. And then you can select group 2, put them over there. So that's helpful for things like archers, but if you hit 3, or if you just hit F1 in general, you'll get everybody. They can also do things if you do that, then you can just do advance, you can do fallback, you can do stop. F9 to return. When you first select them though, you can have them form a shield wall, for instance. And then they will lock up with their shields, which is pretty cool. So, but F1 is just taking everybody and telling them what direction to go. F2, F3, so if we're right click out of it, select F3, it'll get you right there. So up and form a line, and that, and charge. Then your running speed really isn't impacted a ton by if you have your shield drawn or not, or your sword drawn or not, excuse me. So here, I want you guys to follow me. I would like to get some help. We're moving slowly right now because our athletic is really low and we're also wearing heavy armor. So this also helps with getting all that. All right, so almost there. Tell the charge in. We're just too muddled together. And they're just gonna keep running. Get back behind me, please. So we're telling them to advance. Oh, we took a hit. We've got to be careful. We're almost dead. That's the thing that in the tutorial is a little hard because you can't replenish your health. If you lose any, you're kind of SOL. So we're going to let them do the last little bit of business for us. All right. So it should be everybody. And so then after you clear a hideout, you kind of have like a boss fight. So we're going to have some dialogue here in a second. All right. So basically took our brother and sister. He's saying he kidnaps a ton of kids. You can do one of two things. If we can duel him one-on-one, and then if we win, it's over. If he wins, it's also over. We have no health, so we're just gonna have our... You can just go ham on that. I think you get more renown too if you fight him and win on your own. So we've won the battle. We've gained 2.2 renown. Got a boost to morale. We only had 1 wounded, which is nice. We also plundered some gold, so we need his help. Basically, he's blackmailing us, saying if he dies, we never will find them. So then we can take the raiders. We've got a lot of prisoners now, so they will actually slow us down as well. So we have the old piece of bronze in it. It's battered and corroded. This is part of the main quest. Neretez's Folly. That's the main quest of the entire thing. So this is our bro. Alright, so now we're splitting up with him. And we have to kind of get our clan in order. So obviously, family name Rubicon. And this is... You can also, we kind of cheated and got there first, but this is where you could select your own. You can also like change the size of it if you want. But we'll cancel that. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. All right, so once you do that, tutorial's over. Okay, good, it's not messed up. So now, however, you see we are a party of 1. We have good morale. But all of the troops that we got are gone. So what we have to do is if we want to get troops, we have to head back to the town. So we'll do that and speed it up. You gotta be careful with looters too. So now we're just gonna recruit some troops. We can, I think, did we lose everything? Yeah, we lost everything. So this is where the food variety comes in. Oh, and we lost our shield too. He took all of our stuff. I was hoping that would be a little gimmick. So basically, we are really weak right now. So the thing is, at these small settlements, you can wait a while. But if you want to actually be able to buy good stuff, you gotta go to the big cities. So, and our speed right now sucks. So we're gonna head towards this other settlement. We need to just get troops. So we're gonna just get these Imperial Recruits, because once we get in better favor with the people right here, like you see how we have 0 relation to them, then they let us get some of their better people, like the Vigla Recruit, or the Imperial Archer, where we get one right off the bat, or the Imperial Infantry right off the bat. These guys will level up to get to that point, but we have to take care of that. So also, these will help us. So we have the Sumpter Horse again. This helps us. So if you have a horse, it will help. The more horses you have, the faster your party moves and the more you can carry. So having horses is actually a good thing. So we're actually going to buy 2 horses, because also one of them will... It's a little less... fewer hit points, but better maneuverability. So we can also trade things. So it's not going to show up here, but we can also do that. So we've got a decent party. We've got 6 guys in our party. The quest that we are trying to do is you can do one of 2 things. The main quest is Neretez's Folly. So we have to talk to nobles about a battle that happened. We have to talk to 10 different ones, which we'll get into in a bit. But then we also have to do rebuilding our clan. So we have to get 2,000 dinars. We have to have 20 men in our party. And we also have to reach clan tier 1, which means 50 renown. And we have to hire a companion. So what we'll do is we'll actually head over here, take on some looters. So we can do surrender or die. And then if we auto-resolve it, it will just do that. But for us, the balance of power is pretty decent here, so we're actually going to fight it ourselves. If you auto-resolve it, though...
Stay close!
If you auto-resolve it, then they get more experience than if you fight it yourself. So we're gonna just charge them. Yeah, we're not doing a ton of damage here. Alright, so we won. Huzzah. I think we lost 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, we only had 1 wounded, so that's good. So this is wounded, dead, upgrades, and how many kills we got. So we gained 1 renown and 1 morale. Here are our prisoners. And then here's some other stuff too. So we get a pilgrim's hood. We'll take all this stuff and 611. So we actually want to equip this. Don't care about that. We want to equip 3, 4. Equip that. So now that we have some prisoners, we can go over to our party. And also this will show us too. So the Imperial Recruit, 2 of them have gotten enough experience to level up, so we can transform them. So we can do one of 2 things. We can send them down this way, which will get us to they become missile troops. Or we can come down this way, which will get us to legionnaires, which are pretty well armored, or eventually these guys, which are about the same thing, give or take. It's just they have a different type of weapon. These guys I don't think have shields. So we are actually going to upgrade 1 to an infantryman and then 1 to an archer. So now we'll have some range support. And also too, what you can do is if you come down to party right here, you could actually recruit these guys. So you can then turn them into infantrymen, but I think for some of them you need the disciplinarian trait, which is this guy. Yeah, you can revert bandits into regular troops. I don't think that applies to looters. Oh, and we actually have a point. Nice. Let's see. Steward we'll be fine with. Charm. Let's give ourselves some room because we need to like be able to talk your way into things. So let's head for the city next. And you can also at any time, you can check your speed right there under information. That will tell you who you can catch. So you can look at different things on the map, like different parties, and then you can just kind of see if you can catch them or not, basically. So to ransom prisoners, you go to the tavern district. You don't get much money out of it. You can recruit troops here, which we could do. So we'll get a couple more. And then one of the best ways to make money is trading. So come over here to miscellaneous and then go based on value. And what you can see, we might be able to see it eventually. I don't think we've been to enough places. Okay, so I can't show it to you yet, but what you can see here is like we could buy... We'll have to go to another city to kind of try to figure it out, because do we have enough in trade? Where's our trade? Oh yeah, we're actually not that skilled in trade. That's a problem. So basically you can, what you can do is you'll see on trading, like for example, you could buy this mule here, and then at a different city, you could sell it, or it tells you something is cheaper somewhere. Except, I'd love to get a shield. But we need to save our money for now. So we can leave, and then these are all the different castles. So if we go to a castle here, we could have, actually here, hold on. Let's fight them. Like, see how they're 2.2, our speed's 3.8, we're gonna catch up to them eventually. Oh, and they've got friends. So the good thing is the looters are not that strong. So they brought friends. So this is our balance of power. They actually slightly outbalance us, but we have archers. They don't. Alright, so...
Forward, men! Move out! Foes!
So, archers advance.
Footmen, hear me! Attack!
That's right, throw rocks at me.
Come on!
Oh, get out of there. Oh shoot, they actually cut through my guys pretty well. Archer, I need your help. Oh wait, are you routing?
Archers! Attack!
Yeah, I need you to come back here, dude. Alright, so we killed one. That's good. Yep, keep your focus on me. Oh shoot. No, no, no. No, no, no. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, my archer's dead. This is not good. We are gonna lose this. I bit off more than I can chew. Yep, so we lost. That is unfortunate. Note to self, don't use recruits. So we've been taken prisoner. And eventually... we can free you, accept the offer. So now we're down to 200. So... yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so we kind of have to start from scratch now. It's unfortunate. So we'll get some troops. We need to make some money, though. So we'll head up this way. Ooh, hi. For you guys, yeah, we really need some money. Here, though, I'm confident we can take you. We're at decent health. We're not gonna get too complicated with this one either. I need them to absorb it, and then I can flank around. Don't hit me, hit them. There we go. So we plundered some gold, we got some loot, which is great. No prisoners, though. So we'll come back here. We'll sell our stuff. We get 77 gold, which is lovely. We can wait here for a little bit. Let our health replenish. But then, yeah, we need to get up here to some bigger cities and some castles. Just to... oh. Hold on. Catch him. Catch him, 4.9. Yeah, we'll catch him. Alright, so we'll attack.
Give him hell!
Yeah, throw your rocks. Nice little skewering. Nice. Over quickly. No wounds on our side. Looter. Oh, nice. We get some cheese. Alright, so let's take this guy here to be... sell him. Ransom him, excuse me. That's such a dirty word. Oh, shoot. Let's see, so we can't get away. We're gonna have to fight this.
Onwards!
Where are they? Oh, there they are. Sorry, guys. Nice. Barely. So we had... Okay, we only have one wounded. Not bad. Oh, nice. We got a last... Ooh, that's a dagger. Shoot. But helpful. Alright, so keep moving. Let's sell. We could smelt this stuff, but we don't have the ability to do that at the moment. We need more money. So like here too, we've got 3 people in our party. One's battle ready, one's wounded. Or 2 are wounded, so we need some recruits. So here, so we'll approach the gate and hail the guard. So there's nobody here, but if there was somebody here, we could talk to a lord. Then up here shows you like how many people are in the militia, what the loyalty is, what the culture, how many people are in the garrison. That's important if you ever want to try to siege a castle. But for here, we're gonna head for the city. Xionica. I don't think, yeah, we don't have anybody to ransom. There's nobody here that we can do quests for. But what we can do potentially, let's see. Okay, so like right here, you see you can buy this at Poros for 58, but here it sells for 98. So we're trying to find things we can trade. So like here, iron ore, we could sell this for a profit of about almost 30 per. So we're gonna buy a decent chunk. We gotta sell it at Poros. So we're gonna buy it. Poros is back here. So we are going to move. Honestly, we're gonna go get him first. Oh, we have quests here too, so we can come back and do that. Come on, catch him. Seriously? So if you're having trouble catching somebody, they have 3.9, we have 3.9, so effectively we are never going to catch them unless they stop. Which we're not gonna catch them, so we're gonna head back this way. So we're down to 1 gold. Yeah, so we got trade. All right, so see how it's 74. We sell it over here. We make a profit. And then you can just kind of rinse and repeat this. It's like, let's see, we need to sell. So we could sell beer for 6 profit. That's not that great. Ooh, we can double our profit here. So buy 258 worth, close out. Head back over to Xionica. Also recruit some troops. And depending on where you are, you can get different cultures of troops. So that helps you get to the faction, different faction troops, levels, etc. Oh, and I forgot we have our character. What do they want us to know? It was flashing. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we get over here, Xionica. Trade. We, yeah, doubled up. 430. We're slowly making money. But the other thing you can do is we could leave here. Trade's now 7. They had quests here. So we can, he wants his daughter found. Extortion by deserters. Some of these, like, well, I'll show you this one. He'll tell you, help with the problem, how can I help? We need 10 experienced men. That is key. If you just do 10 men, you'll get killed. So let's see. Let's go to the other guy, though. This other one's a finding quest, so this shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so talk to him. We'll try to find her. So then we get a quest like this. We can hit J, and he'll give us a bounty of 1650. So that's pretty legit. So we are visiting nearby villages. So the closest village is up here. So it's also marked on our map. Like, you see how these villages have a white dot next to them? That helps you see where you need to go. They bought some supplies and head off towards Alassos. Okay, so we can let's recruit some troops since we're here. So we need to go over here. Alright, so then we need to just search the village. And again, this is where Alt comes in handy. So who we're looking for is Ilna the Black. So so what you can do also is you can ask. Okay, apparently not. Is she here? Yeah, we're in Alassos right now, aren't we? Yeah. So we just need to find her. She's here. My guess is she's over here. Just hidden behind that. So in this type of quest, this is where charm is going to come into play. So yeah, here's Ilna the Black. Yeah, come to stop, talk to her. Say it's a bounty hunter. So now we have to play a little game. So right here, you can see how things will go. So right there, even though that was 84% chance, it didn't work. Talk about duty, critical success, so therefore she's now going to agree with us. So she's going to return to her family. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's her uncle. We get a relationship increase with him. And then we also get a lot of money. So we have actually now gotten there. We need to get 8 more troops and hire a companion. So where you find companions, you can do one. Oh gosh, get away. You can do one of 2 things with companions. You can either go to the Tavern District, which I'll show you in a second, or if you click N, N is the encyclopedia, which helps you find everything you could ever want to know. So you go to heroes, you can go to people you've met before. Then you can come down here and sort by wanderer. So this will tell you everything you need to know. And if they have certain things after their name, so like this person, the Swift, horse thief, for instance. He is literally a horse thief. Like, he'll be a good rider. And then it tells you where they're last seen, which then you can click on and track it. So, we'll just go to the tavern here. You can visit the tavern. And then you just have to find him. That's the trick. Not him. And there might not be anybody even here. Oh, so wait, actually we have her. So she has all this stuff. You can tell her all that stuff. So you've got her. We go back to the encyclopedia. And then we can find her there. So she actually is cruel, so I don't think we want her, but she's daring and generous. She's a two-handed fighter. She's gonna be kind of she's a scout, basically. She's gonna do some damage. But she is kind of like cruel, so we don't have to get her if we don't want to. Just kind of depends on your playstyle. I don't think it has that much of an impact on you, to be honest. I haven't noticed a ton, but if I'm wrong, just let me know, and then we can update it. But so to go with that, so we would have to pay off her debt to get that. So we have to pay 2,500, which we don't actually have the money for. So we actually would need to, all of them like have, basically all the companions in this game have terrible financial problems that you then have to resolve for them. All right, so let's see. So we can sell Poros. And also too, when you're doing trading, you don't want to do food because your people will eat it. As kind of sounds pretty basic, but it's true. Let's see. So these are all trade rumors. Sell. So there's a 20 profit. That's not bad. That's also 20. It's cheaper to buy ore. All right. So we can only buy one though. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the furs. How many can we carry? Nice. All right, so we're going to pay 1519, just remember that. So we're going to pay 1519, we're going to ride back over here to Poros. Try not to engage any looters. Actually, can we catch them? 3.6, yeah, we'll catch them. Oh, not unless they catch us first. So if we try to get away, we might be able to outrun them. Dang it. I just don't know if we can win. We'll try to get away. You and your men may escape with your lives. 7 soldiers may be lost and part of your bags could be captured. So you kind of have to play that game. We're gonna think of something else. We're gonna fight.
With them!
Alright, the good news is I'm at full health.
Attack!
So I'm going to distract him. Try to separate him out. Ouch. Ouch. So I'm dead already. That sucks. They're just... Oh, they're actually doing pretty well. Oh wow, we're actually going to win this. I did not anticipate that. So we're actually going to get a decent amount of renown out of this and morale because we were outnumbered. Oh. We actually did okay. So now we also get some prisoners. Ooh, and we get some Imperial Recruits. Nice. Now we can level up some people, so let's get some archers. I'll pay 90 gold for that. Ooh, and we get a horse. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna get all that. So let's head to Poros. And then we need to do our trading. So we get our first. Remember the 1519. That was an okay profit. We made 100 profit, which is okay. But that is the intro to Bannerlord. We're gonna end the episode right here. And just kind of, that gives you an idea. We need to wait here for some time anyway, so I'm gonna do that while I'm talking. We need to get our health back up and get our troops back. Plus that kind of helps us heal too. So we need, first things first that we need to do is we need to find a companion. We need to get some more troops and a little bit more renown. So we'll recruit a troop there. And then we can maybe set up a quick trade here. Oh yeah, hardwood. We can get 5 profit. You can also sell all this stuff. There we go. So we should make a 500 profit. So let's head to Zeronica, getting our troops back. It's always nice. The thing is too, if you drop down under that, all these have to be up to date at the same time. So you can't, like, once you hit it, it is going to go away, if that makes sense. You need to have them all hit at the same time. So let's trade. Oh, it's 48. Even better. So yeah, getting the troops is not the problem. Upgrading them is. So let's go after him real quick. But yeah, so this is the, oh gosh, run away. Run away. But yeah, so that is this is the opening to Bannerlord. We'll be keeping up with this character as we go. So like I said, we'll end the episode right here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, just click on the logo right here in the bottom right hand corner. This series will come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays though. So for now, this is Rubicon signing out. We'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.